All right, you guys, can you hear me now? And I don't think it's working correctly because I'm not seeing what I should be seeing here. And it appears to be on EV Mux's side. Y'all give me a second. All right. Sounds like some folks may be able to hear me now. Hopefully it's working. I'm going to try to look at the live here on my screen and see if it's working. Maybe it's working. Maybe it's not. All right, Dana says sounds good. All right, we're getting somewhere now. I'm able to see the comments in EV Mux, and it's not coming up on my screen though, and it's not coming up on the tablet. Let's back out here. That's got me a little concerned. Dana says no, long time no see. Well, this is curious because I can see on my tablet. I can see the my knife that I have on the banner on my YouTube. It's spinning on the browser window that I have pulled up, but it's showing correctly on EV Mux. Now, do you guys see anything? Do you see me moving my hands, moving a knife around? Let me know if it's working. If not, we may have to punt and try again. LCAP says it sounds good. And Dana says sounds good. Mind of Milton, thank you for being here. Neil McKenzie, thank you for being here. If indeed you can hear me. Dana, I think I said hello to you. Appreciate it. Chris, thank you for being here. Video is working. It's working. All right. We'll continue going then. Y'all yell at me if it's not working. Chris says 5x5. Awesome. Hope y'all are doing well tonight. If you want to head over to the TKE's Discord and get in the Help with Gadgets pocket check, you can either put it there or you can drop it in here in the chat. Either way. Let's see. I'll move these off to the side a little bit. We'll talk about those a little bit later. I carried the Vulcan Custom button lock. In fact, you can actually see that I used that one a while ago to cut the dog treats. And let's see. Boom, 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 boom. What else did I carry? Oh, I carried the Vortex. Are we coloring today? Milton wants to know. We may be coloring the edge of a blade. I need to sharpen this one up a little bit. Neil McKenzie, thank you for that, sir. I really appreciate that. You did not have to do that, but I do very much appreciate it. Mind if Milton says I have a dead wreck and Ridgeback for trade if anyone is interested. Milton, you interested in any of the ones that I posted the other day? We may can talk because I kind of like that knife. All right, I'm going to turn this off because apparently that's not working. Maybe it's my computer having problems. But I rebooted prior to bringing it in here, and but now I've tried to shut down that. Oh, it's working fine. Okay. This doesn't seem to be working still. Chat's working fine on there, so okay. We're gonna keep on going. Ron Dobbins, thank you for being here. Let's see. Venture Man, thank you for being here, man. Do appreciate it, and thanks for dropping by. Hopefully, I don't know if Chris ended his live yet, but he had a good one going over there. El Cap, I believe they did. There's I think a drop point and a warning, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong about that. Dragoon says I've got an S-Towel looking for a new home still. I've had one of those. That's not a bad knife, Dragoon. Mind of Milton is more knowledgeable than I am on that. And apparently, there's a third blade shape now. So very cool. Dana Dragoon. Dana needs an S-Towel, so y'all need to meet up and see if you can come up with a agreeable transaction there. Sterling Stutes. Well, I was late getting everything started because apparently technology is not my friend tonight. Apparently gadgets are not my friend tonight. Dana, you just need to remind her that she brought home the crud the other week, and maybe she owes you a new knife. Maybe, probably not, but I mean, worth a shot. Maybe, I don't know. TK, how you doing, man? Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Jesse, thank you for being here. Do appreciate it. Ron Dobbins, if I didn't say hello, I meant to, because I did see you. You was in the wrong live, Mr. Eddie? I don't know what was going on. I think there was I think something blipped and maybe it started another one. I am not sure. I'm gonna have to figure that out because I think there was another one up there a few minutes ago, and something happened, and there may be some folks that are still in that other one. I don't know. Can't say. And let's see if I can get this to refresh. All right, so now I've got something going here. I can see. Apparently, there was another link, Mr. Eddie. I'm sorry about that. Knight said Shelley breaks 3 months of membership. 3 months and still can't figure out how to cancel. Well, I'm good as long as you don't cancel. So keep trying, but not real hard. Okay, don't try to cancel too bad. All right, Kathleen Smith, thank you for being here, ma'am. Do appreciate it. I gotta get rid of this here and expand this out so I can see the chat a little bit better. See, I mean, I'm here for you, man. Good luck either way. It may or may not work. But Stumbo, hope you're doing well. But Stumbo, I think you might have your name might have been drawn in Professional Dad's EDC for a bag, but I think they drew again, just to let you know. And hope you're doing well. Thank you for being here. Roger Baker, thank you for being here. I think I saw Roger in another live just a few minutes ago. And there's TKE dropping Mr. Eddie's YouTube channel. You guys, that if you don't have a wrench and you want one, if you want to be able to drop links to your to your channel, please let me know and I will try to help you out with that. And let's see what else we got here. Blame it on TKE sounds like a plan. Don't know if it's a good plan, but Milton has dropped TKE's link in. Says the nicest guy I know. MPG, Meredith, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And there's El Cap dropping Adventure Man. Y'all keep on doing that. That's awesome. I really appreciate that. TKE's dropping Chris's link. And I appreciate y'all doing that because I'll get in a live and somebody will post a link and I may not have, for whatever reason, don't know about that particular channel. And so I try to go over and make sure our sub. So really appreciate that. Oops, what did you do, TKE? You must have done something. Somehow I'm guessing that you didn't drop the correct link, maybe? You better behave. Because you're being reported that you are misbehaving, mister. Ron Dobbin says, hit that thumbs up. I really appreciate that, Ron. I thought I clicked on that. I didn't, apparently. TK, be careful. So apparently, for whatever reason, Mr. Eddie thinks that since he asked a question earlier in the chat about favorite ice cream, and because I said butter pecan, apparently that indicates that I am old. Something I didn't know, Mr. Eddie. All right. Yes, sir, I think that's where I saw you. TKE timed. Oh, brother. What am I going to do with him? Oh, now he's trying to make up and link Meredith's YouTube channel. And linked it again with another comment. Oh, boy. Well, if it isn't Loser and his suit came in here. Thanks, Loser. Appreciate it, man. Timmy Bean Liquor. I tell you what. You guys. Homer Feltus, thank you for being here, man. Do appreciate it. Meredith, thank you for stopping by. Really appreciate it. Mind of Milton. Losers, well, I won't say just Loser. They were coming up with all kinds of nicknames last live, and I mentioned just offhand that I fixed that I ground fresh coffee beans for coffee in the morning, and somehow it's turned into something else. Timmy and everything else. Thanks, Meredith. Appreciate that. Someone dishes it out just as well as he takes it. Oh, there's Loser. Thank you, TK, for linking Loser's channel. Timmy, you guys. All right, let's see. No. Tony's apparently having, from what I gather from just brief comments here, Tony's having an issue with somebody at work, and Meredith's doing the proper thing and giving him support. That's what I read into it, at least. There's nothing wrong with butter pecan there, Dragoon. Apparently, Mr. Eddie thinks it's an old person's ice cream flavor. I disagree. Angry Tom's at next door. Thank you for being here, man. Do appreciate it. Absolutely, loser is a winner. All right, you guys. If you didn't hear, if you weren't here, or the live wasn't working correctly, or whatever, go over to TKE's Discord, and there's a channel in there that says "Help with Gadgets Pocket Check." If you would drop your pictures of your carry today in there, and hopefully we'll get to those a little bit later. Or if you want to just drop it in chat here, that's fine as well. Ginger Fisher, thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Caleb 1776 is in the house. He had a good live here a little bit earlier. It was in fact there were several lives going on at one time. So Caleb, appreciate you dropping by, man. And from what I saw, looks like Caleb's got a good 1K giveaway planned for probably the not too distant future. If you're not subbed to him, please head over there and sub to him. I think he is up over, I want to say 600 now. I could be wrong about that, Caleb. I apologize if I didn't get that correct, but I think that's what I saw earlier. Well, loser, my son-in-law and daughter apparently enjoy Legos, and now the grandboy enjoys Legos, so that's all good. And TK's dropped Caleb's in there. I did not see anything about Dylan Mallory's message. I knew he had a new pre-order coming out, and I'm guessing from this that maybe he didn't get enough pre-orders for it. May have been a bad time to do that right before Blade Show, but I'm no good at that. I have no clue. Thank you for that, Dana. Appreciate that. Angry Tom, yeah, I've had an issue with Smoky Mountain Knife Works before. Now, don't get me wrong, I love going into the store and browsing around, but I did have a time where I ordered something and it took them forever to get it, and I thought it was, just as easy as going into the and getting it off the shelf. But apparently they've got several locations and whatever. So I don't think I've ordered there. I think I did order something there after that, and it didn't take so long. So I don't know why it may not have been shipped, but that is aggravating. You think that's going to be a more expeditious experience with how big they are, but anyhow. Was Homer in the live when you did the violation? I remember it well. I'm gonna have to ask you about that name there, Dana. I assume that's on the 600. Very cool. Okay. Ron Diamond says, I have the Chevron Yan Zircuti scales, black DLC now. Just picked up the Chevron Yan in Titanium zirconium scales, both are sweet. Nice. And I have no clue what that is. I'm going to have to look if I can remember to look because I'm old, according to Mr. Eddie. Uh, and all that's because I like butter pecan or butter pecan, whichever way you want to say it. No worries, man. It'll 600 on the nose. And I agree. Hey, this is a nice live stream today, Caleb. You'll hit that 1,000 probably pretty quickly. Did I miss Ground Fog? Ground Fog, thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it. Dragoon says pre-order canceled on my cry. I ordered 3. That stinks, man. Listening to Tommy. Oh, brother. And I hate that. That was the Dylan Mallory's new design. He was doing a pre-order for it. Apparently, not enough pre-orders. Brown Sugar, thank you for being here, ma'am. Do appreciate it. I guess I could have clicked on the one where you said actually hello to me. And apparently I'm just skipping over people now. Trying to use TK words. Sorry, TK. I probably messed it up. Looking forward to a screen blackout soon. Listen here, mister. It's been doing okay for the past couple of lives. Don't you jinx it. Oh yeah, I was when you touched it, I was like, oh brother. Oh, somebody said somebody had actually. I remember somebody had said something about it being there, and you went to move it, and that was it. Mr. Eddie said I was carrying my Spartan Harsey 4-inch. Is that the one with the pine or the trees on it, Mr. Eddie? Wait a minute, I gotta scroll back up. You guys are being funny. TK agrees. Great stream. You better. All it takes is somebody to. I was right at 600 or 700, and Metal Complex gave me a shout out, and that boosted it over 1,000. So all it takes is somebody to mention you and get a lot of subs, because that ended up hitting 1,000 a lot quicker than I thought I would. Then it's kind of leveled out for a while, so there's that too. Ryan Crow, thank you for being here, man. And if there's anyone else that I haven't said hello to, I apologize and hope y'all are having a wonderful day. Roger Baker says, hey, there's nothing wrong with butter pecan. My kids say the same thing, but I still love it. I love Werther's Guineas too. Yeah, those aren't bad either. But don't let Mr. Eddie hear you say that. but then you can ask him about his 50-year-old knees. Aaron D, thank you for being here, man. Do appreciate it. Yeah, I still have some knives I would like to sell to have a little bit more for Blade Show, but I don't think that's going to happen. All right, Ryan. TK says, Lewis canceled me because of someone else's bad decision. Oh, me. Kevin Smith and Knives, thank you for being here. Yes, the truth. That's a cool one. Saw video of that yesterday. That's nice. All right, let's see. I like the way EV Mux actually tells me that I'm 2 minutes behind on chat, so try not to let that get to be a larger span of time there. There's TK dropping Kevin Smith and Knives. Let me see if I can get caught up here. We can. Absolutely, Ground Fog. Go right ahead, sir. Are you? Do you have a wrench? If not, let me know. I can't see that on EV Mux, and I was trying to monitor this in YouTube, and apparently when I started it, it didn't like it. So thanks, Hellcat. Appreciate that. That's a good question, TK. You have no idea. Helmer Feltus, I can see that might be the case because there's a lot of not good stuff posted. That doesn't portend well. Oh, you're talking about Metal Complex, yeah. There's no way if I had the amount of chats that Metal Complex had, I couldn't say it. I guess that's a good problem to have, but then I think you don't get to interact with everybody the same way. So, Kelly's Mishmash, thank you for being here. I agree there, Roger. Caleb did a great job on his live this evening. That's what you say, Mr. Eddie. Just wait. Bet you anytime you get butter pecan, you'll be like, oh man, this is for old folks. Fred the Lug, thank you for being here, man. Kevin Smith and Knives, this is the first time I've been able to check one out, and it's pretty slick. Carco allowed me to check his out. Kathleen Smith, I think I said hello to you. But you're probably right on that. Because everybody knows it's just there's going to be a giveaway, and he's got a lot of people that attend those, but it's probably more regulars on videos and Patreons. Losers misreading stuff apparently. And there's Ground Fog's Discord. If you're interested in that, please go ahead and do that. Incorrect, Mr. TKE. I'll take away your wrench for that. Chris, yep, me too, man. Oh boy. See, there's certain comments I just keep on scrolling. Kind of like Facebook. just have to keep on scrolling. I thought I heard something, but if I disappear for a moment, y'all know why. Dragoon says a bunch of y'all better be at Fletcher, Atlanta after what I spent buying up knives these past 2 months. I do plan on being there, Dragoon. That's the current plan. And now I got 4 minutes behind. How did y'all manage to do that to me? TK says in Patreon you have to really want to be a troll. Like I'll gladly take your money for relentless trolling. Oh, brother. Good deal, Grandpa. If Caleb can get everything straightened out with his identity theft, I think he's going to try to be there. Thought for a minute there, Dragoon, that you were talking about Boy Scouts of America, but I'm not even sure that's a thing anymore. TKA posted losers YouTube. Mr. Eddie's not going there because he's going to be moving. But I think I might actually get a chance to meet TKE. I'm supposed to go tomorrow and pick out T-shirts to get my logo printed on. So that's going to be the plan as far as that goes. So what's on the table? This is a Moorish made Daedalus, and I need to talk to Carco. I don't know how to pronounce this. This is a Medford. I think it's a slim midi, but I'm not. Again, this Carco's, and I don't really know. This is a. Fred can post up what this is because I can't pronounce it. It starts with an L, and I don't know what the brand is, but it's the Rattlesnake, and it's got a tuning fork in it, and it has a crazy backspacer as well. So, plan on doing some disassembly on that in just a few minutes. This is a Vulcan Custom Knives button lock that I got, I want to say earlier in the year. And this has been in pocket most every day. I did do the anodization on it, but really enjoying that knife. Curtis F3 that I used to cut the dog treats a while ago, because my wife buys expensive dog treats and says cut them in half, so that each of the dogs get a part of a treat. This is the Wixco Vortex, which is a neat little knife. I've enjoyed carrying that one around. I need to do a disassembly and cleaning on that one and do a review and get that out. And of course, I've got the Benchmade 940 over here. Have a QSP Penguin, the Acorn from Vosteed, and a Demco Shark Cub, as well as a Wee Baloo and a PMP Aries, or what is visible on the table here. All right, and now I am 6 minutes behind. Loser says, I vote for Ground Fog to be awarded wrench hood. I will try to do that in just a little bit. Loser, y'all remind me. Make Ground Fog a Mohawk. I will. But yeah, remind me. Dennis says, I like the interaction here. MC's Patreon is where a lot of interaction happens. Okay, that's pretty cool. Kevin Smith, my knives. Wish I could make it to Blood Show Atlanta. Have a life celebration thing that weekend for my mother-in-law's passing. Sorry to hear that, Kevin. And always, family takes precedence. Rolf Robertson, thank you for being here, man. Do appreciate it. TK's trying. Oh, me. No ground fog wrench, no peace. Oh, me. You guys and your drama. Kelly, thank you for being here. That's right, Roger. Not getting old, just getting wiser. Except my knees don't say that sometimes. They say we're getting old. All right, let's see. Scrolling down, scrolling down. Well, that's not good, Kevin Smith and Knives. I have to say, apparently my mother-in-law does like me. So loser, loser owes TK some timeouts. Oh, you guys. TK says I get to finally meet Tommy and hang out with him for an entire day. All day. Here's Tommy. Here's TK. There's Tommy. There's. Oh boy. Anybody need a ticket to Blade Show? Anybody need a room for Blade Show? Apparently, I'm not thinking this through correctly. But anyhow, they Scouts of America. Fred says, I don't think you brought any of my knives, Dragoon, but I do plan on being at Blade Show. Fred, you be careful driving. You have already been to Blade Show, Texas, Mr. Eddie. Well, it's my wife's aunt. We say in the South we say it's my aunt. So she has a business that does it. So I'm gonna have to go by there and check it out. Fred DeLug's YouTube channel. Y'all check that out. Vulcan is missing something. Vulcan is not missing anything, mister. That was angle, apparently. Ha! Caleb says, I like a knife with good acoustics. I agree. Oh, you guys are going to make me go do this before. Hang on. Just hang on. Y'all hold your horses for just a moment. I've got to go to another screen and do this. And I'm getting behind on chat, so it's your own fault if I get behind. All right, let's see. All right. Where's this ground fog guy at? Ground fog, you still here? Looking for ground fog. Scrolling back. Uh-oh. Say something, ground fog. Ground fog left me. He didn't get a wrench, so he left. I'm not yelling at y'all. Oh, there he is. All right, there you go, ground fog. These guys were not going to give me any peace until I made your monitors. There you go. 10 minutes behind. Actually, I don't know how many. 7 minutes. Okay. All right. Probably so. Yeah, that what Fred said there. Backspacer's a tuning fork, and then it's got a little thing inside that is very interesting as well. So we'll look at that in a minute. And Chris is with us a mini Marauder. Very well could be. Kevin Smith announced he's going to Sturgis on a bike. It sounds like probably. I agree, Ron. I may have to just yeah, absolutely not, absolutely not. You will not be getting the key to my room. In fact, I don't. You probably won't even know what. Uh, 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 you won't even know what hotel I'm in. Listen, I was just happy they were sending me one, loser, and I said, just send me one. Who cares? Uh, but my car is not bad either. But that blue shred carbon fiber did look good. What in the world? Oh me, you guys are something else. TK says Lou is the best. No, I'm just kidding. Fred has Fred had some nice knives. Stop being like this. We're just people. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to yell. Did I yell? Surely I didn't yell. And it was Grandpa. All right, let's see. Mr. He's telling TK to behave. I better keep a closer watch on the chat because I don't know what's going on with timeouts and stuff like that. Lou, Lou, are you ignoring TK? Oh man, Aaron Day, thank you for being here. If you're still here, I don't know that you are, but thanks for being here. Appreciate it. You're welcome, sir. Apparently, apparently, loser has more respect for you now that you're welding. Oh, nice pizza. Thank you for being here. Far right is the Wixco Vortex. This is actually a budget knife. It's a small knife. This is, from what I understand, it's the budget side of Fair Monster, and actually a neat little knife that they sent for me to check out, and I like it so far. And nice pizza. Thank you for being here. All right, let's see. I don't know what Chris is talking about here. Let's keep on scrolling. Oh, Henry, thank you for being here, man. For some reason, TK's a legend, but that's debatable there. Nice piece of he's at least a legend to himself. Let's see. Oh, I apologize, sir. I did not mean to. Well, there's that too, Ron. Okay, they are ignoring each other apparently. No, I'm not taking yours away. In fact, Lou's got a wrench too. Y'all be sweet. Oh, wait a minute. Somebody else must have took his wrench. Oh, mother. Timmy Beaver. Here's the link. You got it. Yes. All right. Ground Fox asked Mr. Eddie about the knife, and you guys, if you didn't know, Mr. Eddie makes custom blades. You can check his Instagram out as well as his YouTube. Uh, Loser says, "Can we get a slice test on that Wix code?" You surely can, as long as I don't. As long as I don't cut my hand, will be okay. How's that, Lou? Is that sufficient there? She's sharp. Big little knife too. It is on the smaller side. I think it's at a 3-inch blade. But it's good. I can't. I'm not going to complain. Well, nothing. Yeah, you got gone, from what I understood. I don't know who did it, so he must have lost his wrench somehow, and I don't know who did that. So it was Dane. I gotta check you guys as your moderator statuses because I don't think of how the audio works, but I didn't think mods could be unmodded by mods. So I don't know. Paul Mills, thank you for being here, man. Appreciate it. It is good and sharp. I did not take credit. Uh, do I need to get TK his wrench back? Wait a minute. Did somebody get run? No, Run Crow still got a wrench. There may be a couple of managing moderators, so I thought TKE was one of those. Oh, now I'm probably going to get in trouble for laughing. All right, let's go ahead and clear off the table here and get the work mat out and take a look inside of this very cool knife that Fred sent over. And I actually have there's another version of that uh, Fred sent me as a giveaway, and I haven't had every intention of getting that knife. And apparently, Apparently, I left it in the other room because I do not see it here on the table. But I'll try to keep up with chat and see if we can't get into this knife. By the way, this is a Mr. 80 knife here. I didn't mention that one a while ago, but this really simple little knife that works really well for utility work, opening boxes and such. Things over. Scoop that up a little bit. There we go. And we'll take a look inside this knife. Oh, you can hear the acoustics of that one. Oh, that's right, TK. I did take your managing mod away because of you guys couldn't comment on my shorts. So yeah, that was it. Ron, Ron Crow, I don't know, man, but LCAP says it wasn't gone. That's right. So you're sharpening a knife or giving it. I am going to disassemble this knife, and then we're going to do some sharpening on it. The edge was rolled on it. I tried to do the a cut like I did a while ago, and didn't want to cut. And Fred said give it a sharpening on a live. Thanks, TKE. I appreciate that, man. You are awesome. Paul Mill says I have that same man. And it says two Pauls. It's a good brand. Yep. El Cap was my number two subscriber. I think you were my number two subscriber there, TKE. Urban Woodsman, thank you for being here. And that thing does ting, and I'll open it up here in just a second and tell you why that's the case. Part of it, uh, part of it is this the backspacer there. But, that's only part of it. So we'll get into that in just a minute. Did anybody drop anything into the Discord? I'll check that afterwards. If you're in there and you want to drop your carry, take a picture of your carry and put it in the Discord, please do so. It's actually TKE's Discord. And if someone would kindly drop a link to that Discord channel so that folks could easily find it, I would be grateful. It's the reason, one of the reasons that riches were given out. Paul Mills, it is indeed a interesting backspacer. It has interesting acoustics. I have a feeling if I were to do this one around my wife, she would probably tell me that was enough of that really quickly. Like, no wrath like a TK scorn. Mr. Eddie, thank you for dropping the link there, sir. Dwayne Letterman, thank you for being here. Kelly, no worries there. Uh, I understand completely. There's many a time my wife will holler, and I have to leave whatever I was doing and go in there too. That knife is ugly with gadgets. This one, I think it looks pretty neat. This is the where's Fred? It starts with an L. I can't pronounce the brand, but the rattlesnake is name of it. There's also a smaller G10 version of it that I'll give away at some point again, just to make sure I don't have it in here. But it's very similar, right, Paul? Well, it depends on the knife. He's very opinionated. K390, pretty sick. Yep. All right, let's go ahead and see if we can take a look at this thing. SC Knife Monkey, thank you for being here. You guys are. I'm gonna have to pull it up here. I'll actually post it in chat. I think it's Lemifshi. Um, let's see if I can find. That's it there. And SC Knife Monkey, thank you for being here, man. He does have some beautiful knives there, Dana. I'd like to adopt that knife. Apparently the acoustics are adjustable, so we're gonna. That's part of what we're gonna take a look at here. Of course, Mr. Eddie, Mutstumbo, yep. And that's me. There's the name of it. Lament. I don't know, loser. Um, but anyhow, let's go ahead and get into this thing and take a look at it. Well, look at the pretty cool pivot there. And we'll get the pivot screw out there. In fact, let me get the rubbing alcohol here and see if I can not spill it. Adding a little bit of complexity with being on live. Let's see what 6. El Cap, thank you for being here, man. Do appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping by and hanging out. Darkwater, he may be live now, or it may be another 30 minutes. SD Knife Monkey. But if you go in there, tell him hello. I'll probably go in there after I close out my live. I think this should do it. We'll take a look at this. Nice, nice heavy duty stop pin there. See this galloping or the milling out for the lock bar excess there. But this other side is the part we take a look at. It has nice multi-row bearings. Whoops. Watch that. This is the bearings are there in the in the race, but apparently they're not captive bearings. Don't even start, Miss Reddy. Don't even start. They're not. None of them are lost. Thank you very much. All right, so here's the inside. So you've got this, but you've also got this loose backspacer here that can vibrate it. I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure exactly, but apparently it's supposed to be adjustable. I can see adjusting these, changing it, but this is just where the clip screw is. So I'm going to go look at that a little bit. Drop that in there. Catch up with chat here. Javon goes live at like 10 or 10:15 Eastern or Central there, Paul. There's TK. He's saying hello to Loser. Loser says, "Can you get to the knife to 448?" Hi, I, Urban Woodsman. I think I saw you ask a question about the favorite sheep's foot blade. Probably would be um, this one here. I like the Curtis F3 warning, and again, there's debris on the blade. I'll try to clean that off here in just a few minutes. Well, technically, TKE folks can go over to whichever one they want to, or they can have multiple screens open with different lives as well. And no, I did not lose it. Uh, you're on your own there, loser. It is like a tuning fork there, Paul. Uh, oh, you guys are something else. Let me see what this thing. Let's see what if loosening this does anything. It may. Let's pop it back to. Well, I guess I could pop it back together and check and see if it sounds. See if it sounds differently. Let's do that. Everybody's like going over to dark waters anyway, apparently. Or Javon, I'm not sure which. Apparently, apparently there's been no chat since TK mentioned Javon's. So this these bearings are different than what I'm used to, for sure. I know, Paul. I was just messing because these guys. So apparently there's loose bearings in the and how that works. So that's pretty interesting. Let's wipe this down. There, there are the bearings getting lost, Mr. Eddie. Settle down, mister. Wipe this down a little bit. I'm probably going to end up taking this apart again, anyways, and doing a disassembly video on it. So let's get another. Let's clean that up a little bit. And then grab that pivot. Let's see here. It's no magic there, Lou. This is a little bit different than what I'm used to. Urban Wisdom said, personally, I don't care for the honeydew or raindrop textures that come with this on the scales, but I love the diamond pattern. Something have like have a an orange peel. Whoops. There we go. I'll show you close-ups of the bearings, Mr. Eddie, so that you can verify that all the bearings are indeed in there. But, just to settle down. All right, let's do a close-up here. Mr. Eddie, are you satisfied that there are indeed all the bearings in there? Get on that side. Dainty forearms. Thanks, thanks, loser. Go back to picking on TK instead of ignoring him. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of gunny glide on there just to keep the bearings in there for one. All right, and then here's the other bearing, Mr. Eddie. Close up. We good? All right. And then I'm going to put a little bit of gunny glide there. There on the detent ball. We're going to see if this changes the sound of the knife any. So I'm not going to put any Loctite on there just. And where am I? T8 got to. And no need to tighten this thing down. Really tight. There we go there. Everything seems to be fitting together. get that clip screw and then the other body screw. So here, Mr. Suit, and I'm just messing with you because I used to wear a suit at least once a week. Paul Mills says, "How are the Herman barracks? Do they stay in place pretty good? Are they all over the place when you take them out? Just curious. Never needed to." Paul, if it's like any of the other ones, if it's like any of the other ones, um, it's just you got to be patient. Mr. Eddie says they're probably off talking somewhere else. Um, he likes to put it over a bowl. Weldon Carey, thank you for being here, man. Do appreciate it. But he likes to do it over a bowl just in case there are some that drop. Um, I had a knife from him a few weeks ago. Let's say a few weeks. I had it for a while because I had to order some bearings, and I don't know what size the bearings are for the Herman, but these are the these are the bearings on the Jason Clark custom knives. These are like meter, I believe. Those were a whole lot more of a pain than let's say the here well somewhere. This is my parts parts box that I've gathered up various and sundry parts over the years, and see my other bearings. Those were really small, so I'm not sure exactly which were there. Producer says, like, okay, I'm not sure. No, um, but just be patient. I've done a disassembly there on a map like this, and just tried to keep everything. I usually take the alcohol, uh, rubbing alcohol, just a lid there, and put some alcohol in it, and then drop them all in there. And then when you're putting them back together, just use a little bit of oil to keep everything in place. The viscosity of the oil will a lot of times hold everything in, makes it a whole lot easier to work with. Dana says, "Hey, Weldon, Carrie, go to bed." All right, we were that's work. Let's tighten that pivot just a little bit. Bring that more centered. All right, let's see if it changes anything. What do y'all think? Did that sound? That changed the sound any? I think it did a little bit. Loser, I don't know how to make paper mache snowflakes, but appreciate you being here, man. TK says I use alcohol. No, not that kind of alcohol, Mister TKE. Nope, not that either. Hey, loser. And loser says sounds better. That's what I thought. It sounded a little bit different. So Fred said it was adjustable. We're not having any light, so can adjust that a little bit too. I would probably want to put a tad of, yeah, I think so. It's not over tinging anymore. It's a lower pitched ting instead of a higher pitched. I like it better. It is tinging some, but it's a lower pitched ting. I'll probably need to put some Loctite on the screws holding that tuning fork in. That could be too, but I didn't put much oil in on those bearings. But I think it did change the pitch of the ting a little bit, in my opinion. Producer says I can tune my guitar to that. I'm not sure who's that. Yeah, y'all back, Mr. Eddie? There were questions for you in the chat, and I had to try to answer the best of my ability. TK, you're asking about. I think you're asking about the finger belt that you can use to hold a non-captive pivot. These are actually ordered from Skiff. They've got some aluminum. These are just 3D printed. These were, I think you can get a 2 pack for less than $10. But they also make some anodized aluminum ones as well. But Skiff made blades off their website, off the same website you order the bearings from. Paul Mills was asking about disassembling the Herman with the loose bearings. See if we can find it. There it is on the screen, Mr. Eddie. And I'll leave that up for just a moment while I scroll back down. It's okay, loser. It's definitely, in my opinion, I won't say, okay, definitely in my opinion. Um, I think the pitch of the ting has changed. It's not as high. It sounds better in my opinion. But that's just, again, well, this is my opinion anyways. Fritz said the bottom screw holds the back spacer. The middle screw controls the pitch. Let's try that. I'll loosen the screws on the tuning fork, Fred. But I can see how changing that pressure on that back spacer would as well. So, yep. Mr. Eddie says they move. Some stay, some fall. That's why you have extra ones. But uh, don't do one of Mr. Eddie's knobs. Uh, they will. If you drop one of those, you'll never hear the end of it. TK. I think it's still got a ting. It's just not quite as high. Yep. Thank you. I appreciate it. Have a good night. And also, Urban Wisdom. Have a good night, man. Do appreciate it. Oh, brother. So apparently, Herman anticipates that you're not going to be able to keep everything that way, and gives you some extras. We're going to disassemble this because I need to do the sharpening of the blade, and y'all can stay around for that if you want to. We'll hang out for a little bit longer, but I also understand that not everybody likes to hear a knife being sharpened. So I think I will check the Discord here in a moment before I actually start the sharpening. Give me a little bit of credit, Mr. Eddie. Not every time, just part. And I did order some extras. So that in the event that I do get another knife with bearings, one of them decides to escape, then I have replacements. All right, set that to the side. In fact, I want to get those out of the away from the sharpening there because I don't want little bits of metal. You can see when I put that up, there's two there. But we'll put those back in place, Mr. Eddie. Here. So this is an interesting knife. I think that's pretty cool. And I'm actually going to set that back there. And I'm going to grab this pad here and move those bearings to here so I can get those up off the table. Making sure we're good. No missing bearings. And we'll set everything else off to the side. Let's go ahead and check the Discord, see if there was anybody that put anything in there. Now the Discord's going to act up. Oh, we did have some, so let me scroll back a little bit. We got a few, so let me share the screen. And we'll take. All right, and that's Mr. Eddie's there. That's the Spartan Harsey that he was talking about a little bit ago with the tree on it. Looks really good. Let's see the other side. Very cool. I like that. Chris is, I think that, well, I'm not sure what that is. Is that that may be a default there. And we've got a concept, a Hinder, and Medford looks like. Very cool there, Chris, if you're still around. Mr. Eddie's been carrying a Hinder a little bit lately. That, I'm not sure what that one is. Caleb, I think that's the pickled steel um, fixed blade there. I'm not sure what the middle one is. And the bottom one's a Kaiser. Which, like, that one. That one looks pretty cool. So I think Caleb's already gone, but I thank him for that in there. All right. So it looks like that's all we had in the Discord there. All right. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a little bit of sharpening done. I'm not an expert like TK, and I'll really only do it for mostly for myself and maybe for others every while. But those that do know apparently uh, have deemed my attempts at sharpening to be pretty good. So thank you, Lou. I appreciate that. It's the muscles. Absolutely not, loser. Loser, go pick on TK. John Tagamori, thank you for being here, man. Do appreciate it. I was very careful. I've got video evidence to prove it. You guys are so funny. Brian White says downdraft on the left. Okay, that's KC's knife then. Or Devo. Wait a minute. It's one of the two. There's a wish list knife. What you talking about? Okay. I see that, TK. You put that up there once. Yeah, a ventilator. No, I'm not on a ventilator. Why? Let's go back over here and look at TK's wish list. knife. Apparently, if any of you would like to get that one for TKE, he would be eternally grateful. But that is a cool knife. All right, let's see if we can. Now, now what have you done, Eddie? There we go. Eddie. TKE. That's what I meant, not Mr. Eddie. All right, let's go back to the comments. Am I on the ventilator? I am not yet. John says, any of you ever changed thumbsticks on a Tucson? I can't say specifically on a Tucson, John, but if you're having issues with it and it doesn't have a torch bit or a Allen wrench, then it may be you may be able to get a smooth jaw bar like this and be able to grip the thumb studs. Just a suggestion. Not only that for a fact. TK says I never touched a Tucson. Tucson actually has some pretty cool stuff. Rolf says that's a Kaiser. Very cool. This is true, but this is also somewhat true. Mr. Eddie did write him when he got to 4K. He was no longer going to help him, but he does still send him stuff. So that's just a joke. All right, so now you can hear the fan. Is this correct? You can hear the fan on the laptop. Are we hearing that now or something? Dana, thanks for being here. Do appreciate it, man. Hope you have a wonderful night. The only thing that's louder than the mouse is the garbage disposal that is running in the background. All right, if the fan's making that much noise, I may need to try to figure something else out. Yeah, yeah, that's Loser's nickname there. All right, let's go ahead and get this set up. And again, I don't do lives on vertical lives like TK does. It sounds like someone is mowing the lawn and dust busting at the same time. Is it really that loud, y'all? Now, I think Loser got out of character and now is agreeing with TK. So that's pleasant. Dust busting and mowing the lawn at the same time. Has it been doing that the entire time, or is that something new that has started as of late? Or is it kind of like the mouse thing where it wasn't really that bad, but you guys tried to make out like it was? Ryan Crow, that's the KME. I'm going to put the 1500 grid in here. We can find the angle. It that's from a dead on top view there, Ron. Soundboard noises coming from your doors. No, brother. Let's see here. Okay, need to drop that a little bit. About good, I think. I'm just using the just using the to just make sure that I'm getting the entire bevel there. Ron, you picking on my sharpener for? All right, I'll go back and listen to the live afterwards to see if I need to buy a new if I need to buy me a new laptop. The other one wasn't hacking it, so I switched over to this one. Apparently, it's objectionable. Drop it just a little bit more. Let's see. Thanks, Lou. Are you making fun of my stickers? Are you making fun of the of my contraption with additional pieces on it so that I can rest uh, the bar up there? And the, and the M1 Abrams tank rolling down the streets of Baghdad. That's that's special there. All right, let's. I don't think the beast would be necessary in this. I'm gonna try not to, TK, but that's a good point. The reason I don't like these thumb studs. Let me think about this. Oh, let's see. It's, it's all fair game. I just love that the nickname is morphing there. Go pick on TK. Wrong angle, wrong grit, just wrong technique, right? Use oil, don't use oil. Okay. Okay. All right. No, I think you're right about this. Let's see here. Dumpstud is not going to be impacted there. We've got a good bit of clearance there, so that's not a problem. But that was a good point. I appreciate you being helpful there, TKE. Edge time. Thank you for being here, man. Use diamond stones in freehand. You go right ahead. I'm not going to do that just yet. I think it's awesome if you do. Producer says sounds like a dead air on shortwave radio. I do have radio usually. One picnic table, your brother. All right, let's go ahead and get into this, but let's move this a little bit. We'll move some knives out of the correct line of fire here because I don't want metal dust getting all over everything. Thought you were supposed to use the bottom of a coffee cup edge next time, okay? And again, I'm not an expert. I don't do this on lives like TKE does, but we're going to give it a go. Watch your ears. Luckily, it has a nice sharpening oil there. I've actually heard the coffee cup does work as well there each time. The rich mahogany of the picnic table should suffice as a straw. Now, I don't know about all that now. Ew, terrible noise, too loud. Mr. Eddie must not be in here because he isn't saying anything. That seems a little coarse, possibly. I'm just checking to see if I've got any fur there. I know I don't yet, but I won't overdo it. I don't know that I've done this before. It's not as much fun here doing a sharpening here at the doing it here on the workbench as it is sitting at my desk. And of course, you have the added fun of having a camera as well as critiquers. So um, I'll try to help you out next time, PK. Ask questions and that kind of stuff. So Lou, sometimes you just have to skip over comments. You you ignoring TV that kind of thing. So it's just what you have to do. And I like that Edge Time's giving me a hard time too. But seriously, it is harder to do it here than uh, than at my desk. It feels good. But Lou, why would I skip over your comments? No, the stud's fine, man. We're not touching the stud at all. We've got plenty of clearance there for the stud. So each time says I do online harassment on this tiny phone keyboard. Well, that's what makes it so fun, though. I mean, if it was just, though, I saw a study that said that friends that actually like each other are, I mean, magnitudes of times more loyal uh, than those that don't. So I think being picked on is just a part of it. Yes, you did, TK. See if I pay attention. Got a good burr on most of it, so I'm going to concentrate on the one back here closer to the. But I still want to keep making sure I get the entire length of the. All right. Oh boy, guys. The cool thing about it is once I get off of the coarser stones, it does get light. I do have it sitting on this mat, so it does tend to make it a little bit quieter. And are you able to hear me over the stones, or should I just be quiet while I'm doing this? Time will tell. I guess I'll probably go back and listen to this a little bit. Oh, and hey, minded Milton, gone fishing. I am sharpening this knife a little bit. It had a rolled edge on it, and I'm sharpening it a little bit. Wait, don't forget. What? What? Okay. Welcome, gone fishing. I think you may have been here before, but I'm not sure. All right, now we're going to switch over to a 140 grit. That was a 100 grit there, Mister Loser. Raw crude oil. Okay. Did you go to Alaska to get that crude oil each time? Drove the ice road, right? I'm not gonna do like TKE and actually be watching the chat while I'm sharpening because I just don't think that end up good for me. It's the microphone uh, loser. You remember y'all were complaining about the fan on the computer. Apparently, it's extra sensitive. Hey, loser, do you have do you have loser? Do you have TKA blocked? Are you not seeing any of his chats? Or you just ignoring them? No, it says that stalk is a suppressor. I did give fair warning that I was going to be sharpening, and that not everybody liked the sound. And sure enough, we've lost a few people. Lou have blocked me. Now we're on the 300 grip. Basically, we're just trying to soften out those grind lines that we've put on with the coarser ones. And again, I do not claim to be a expert sharpener. If you want some really quality sharpening videos, um, TKA can link a couple of those because I think we've watched some of the same ones. Um, is it Knife Crazy? Something like that. And also, of course, Neves does sharpening as well. Donnie, thank you for being here, sir. Do appreciate it. Donnie, we're doing a little bit of sharpening, and these guys are critiquing me and telling me what I need to be doing to do this a little better. And apparently, my tablet just started talking. So what I should have done is actually share command. What I should have done is he uses sharpening systems too sometimes though. Oh, I'm sorry, TK. If you want if you want some real good sharpening videos, go check out TK's um, channel. Let's see if this thing will actually cut before we do anything. I still need to do another to do the 600, but let's see if it. I think it cuts. So there's that. Oh, you're welcome, TK. Anytime, man. Again, go check out TK's. Oh, check out Donnie's channel as well. This is freehand sharpening. Right. That's very cool, Donnie. Donnie's working on a custom for TKE. It's a new model. Hopefully, ladies get a chance to take a look at it. But go check out TK's channel there. Also, check out Donnie's as well. All right, let's see. Edge is giving out the information there that we all need. And TKE has linked Donnie's channel. All right, good deal. All right, let's try to put a little bit of polish on this edge with a 600 grit. Try to make it look even if possible. For these lower grits, I try to, for the smoother stones, just try to make sure that I'm getting it looking uniform and not a lot of pressure on it as I'm finishing up. And again, I'm no expert. Well, I knew that, Lou. I can't. A lot of times, I can't watch YouTube channels if I'm using the beast or the 100 grit. But then, once I start getting down to the lower, the smoother stones, then it makes things a lot easier to hear. Plus, with the higher grits, you can actually tell when things are getting better because it smooths everything out as far as the sound. Okay, let's see. TKE is complimenting Loser, and Loser is not responding, or at least not. Donnie says, I need some diamond stones and waffles. Then how's the pizza? Wants to know if Donnie's going to be streaming live tomorrow, or that's going to be working on. Sure. TKE's new knife. I probably need to get some better stones too. But again, I'm not the my knives. Let's check one more time, make sure that this is not the best angle, Donnie. And that's before I've even stropped it. So pretty sharp. I don't know. You can guys can see how bad I don't claim to be an expert, but there you go. Lou, I love that I have a new nickname, a short nickname there. But all kidding aside, I appreciate everyone that has come by tonight and hanging out in the live and chatting for a little while. It is it is much appreciated. All I'm doing now is just cleaning off the blade, making sure that there's no grit, grime, anything else left on it, and then we'll put it back together here in a few minutes. But I don't know if I'll do that on live because it looks like we're running at right about 2 hours, and I think that's a little bit over what I need to be doing. So I need to try to limit these. If not, it just drags on and down. It just looks absolutely. Edge time. This is the. I'll post. I'll post the name in the chat in the in the chat there because I can't pronounce it, and we were discussing earlier how it might be pronounced. The model is rattlesnake. Um, Mad Yako, thank you for being here, man. Do appreciate it. Absolutely. Sometimes I'll be working. Actually, I work from home most times, and I'll turn a live on and say hello, and I'll just leave it running there in the background because I know it helps guys out. So that's what it is there, Edge time. If you're welcome, sir. All right. Looks like somehow we ended up two more, two or three more people back in here, but I think I'm going to go ahead and call it now and put this knife back together. Well, actually, I can just wait till later to put it together um, and go sit down for a few minutes and relax and um, get ready for bed because it's 20 minutes till 12 here on the East Coast. Thanks, Luther. Appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for being here, John. Tagamori, Edge Time, TKE, Mad Yako, everyone else that makes that we hear in the live. I said TKE, Donnie, everyone. I really appreciate you stopping by. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Hope to see y'all again soon. Thank y'all. Good night.